if you value your life, if you value your health, if you value your joint health, gut health, brain health, cognitive functions, vision, skin health, strength, recovery, so many aspects that go into this. This is a heads up warning to women and children that may be watching this video because today's video is created for men over 30 years old. This is to help men and as well as educate men. Grown man talk, knowledge meant to empower men over 30 years old because men's health, in case you haven't known, men's health is at an epidemic today. Welcome to Slay Edge Media, and today's topic is men's health. To be specific, men over 30 years old, because I know a lot of us, you spend years and years not knowing the proper information to help facilitate your true health. Before I get started, let me roll my sleeves up because I got to get down and dirty today. I got to get down to nitty gritty to y'all because I'm really trying to reach people around the world and help people out there around there. And what y'all got to understand is a lot of you have misinformation and miseducation that you need to rewrite within yourself. Let me say that again. You have misinformation and miseducation that you need to rewrite within yourselves. All right. Basically, what I'm saying is many people have spent years and years following information that is outdated and as well as unbeneficial to your body, unbeneficial to your health, and unbeneficial to your mind. So that's what today's lesson is about. So gather around the fire, get close, and listen up because I'm going to say some things that maybe you won't understand, but I hope that you understand this coming from a place that's meant to help you, all right? Now, if you haven't seen my other video that I made before this one, the natural ways to boost your testosterone, I suggest you watch that video because a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people think that they need to pay for artificial testosterone when it's your God-given right to be able to create testosterone naturally, all right? So stay tuned. I'm going to use myself as an example on a lot of this video. I'm 35 years old and I didn't start tapping into real health and fitness information until I was in my 20s. And I didn't start taking it really serious until I was in my 30s. It's not until you realize how important this information is that you don't start taking it serious. A lot of people don't take a lot of information serious until they're at the point to where negative things start happening. Just like a lot of people don't take their health serious until something bad happens to their body. You get an infection inside your gut. You start getting weak. You got no energy. You're suffering from the side effects of living out of balance. So men that are over 30 years old, they're the ones that need to take this information a lot more serious than say like a young child or some kid in their teens because they haven't been affected. Though I wish I had learned this information at a younger age. For many people, when you start getting into your 30s, that's when you start experiencing deterioration, whether it be mentally, physically, metabolically, your metabolism starts slowing down. Many people were able to use their genetics to their advantage and stay thin in their 20s, but when they got to their 30s, they started getting fat. Just to be honest, you started getting fat when you got to your 30s, started getting out of shape, back problems. When you get to your 30s, this is when you need to start taking information a lot more serious. Because once you reach your 30s, you reach the point where if you weren't taking care of yourself at a younger age, which for a lot of people, it's not your fault. Because we live in a society where information that's actually beneficial for you is not force fed to you. When in fact, the information that's force fed to you is the information that encourages laziness or convenience. Because nowadays, everything is all about convenience. You're not actually doing research. If I had known at a younger age about the importance of alkaline versus acidic foods, then I wouldn't have to deal with some of the things I had to encounter when I got to my 30s. When I was in the military, for example, I suffered some joint damage. Now I'm in my 30s. I feel this pain so much more now due to the escalated damage because the lack of information, the lack of knowledge. If I had known at a young age the proper foods to eat, foods that actually help build strong bones, not like this misinformation of milk building strong bones, because if you notice, that's not being said anymore. Advertisements don't say that anymore. There's no coincidence about that. So the first tip I'm gonna tell you, watch my previous video on boosting your testosterone naturally. That's the first step. Because once you learn how to lay a new foundation for yourself and re-educate yourself on the proper way of building testosterone, identifying the issues of the past, then you can be able to build a better future for yourself. All right. So next tip I'm going to tell you, change the foods that you eat. Right. I already said milk does not build strong bones. In fact, it takes nutrition from your bones to be able to digest milk properly. A lot of the foods that we eat requires tremendous amounts of energy just for you to be able to digest it. So think about that. You're trying to eat food to give yourself healing and nutrition, but the downside of a lot of this food is it takes energy and nutrition from your own body just to be able to digest this. I don't have time to go into all the science of it. I hope you're willing to do a little bit of research for yourself and you find out that what I'm saying is true. So yes, milk does have protein and fat, but due to the lactose meaning a cow sugar or protein that comes from cows, cow milk is meant for baby cows. It's no coincidence that humans are the only mammals on earth that drinks the milk from another animal. That's completely unnatural. So it's no coincidence as well that we receive negative side effects from this. For all the men out there who drink milk daily, do you really have strong bones? So many men are out here walking around with bad joint problems, stiff hips, unflexible joints, bad recovery within their muscles, all because they've been brainwashed with this thing of thinking that you need to drink cow's milk as a main staple of nutrition, when this is false. We live in a day and age where information is at our fingertips, but so many people choose not to be able to use this information and think properly. You literally have the tools right at your fingertips to educate yourself the same way that a doctor would. It's to the point to where if you're willing to educate yourself by research, you don't need to go see any type of physicians unless it's something that's out of your hands, like surgery or something. The funny thing is, when you actually do research, a lot of these surgeries can actually be avoided. Preventive maintenance, it can actually be avoided by changing the food you eat. I dare you to do an image search on any search engine for a pH food chart. A disclaimer, these are not 100% accurate as far as the exact numbers for the pH levels, but it helps to give you a basic understanding of what foods are acidic versus what foods are alkaline. For those who don't know, alkaline foods are foods that are above pH 7. The human body tries to keep itself at pH 7, which is neutral pH, and acidic foods are below pH 7. Now, let me tell you this. I'm about to blow your mind right now. Foods that are below pH 7 are the main cause of many of the diseases that's out today. That means inflammation, which leads to chronic inflammation, which, if untreated, leads to diseases and cancer. Research this and look this up, and you'll see that what I'm saying is true. Now, inflammation can start anywhere on your body. It's not just joint pain, it could be muscle pain, stomach inflammation, gut inflammation, brain inflammation. Inflammation is just an early sign of what could be damaged cells or what could lead to very damaged and unrepairable cells, aka cancer cells. If you want to avoid this type of stuff, then I suggest you take your health a little more seriously and start putting the balance into your hands from the acidic foods and go towards more of the alkaline foods. All right? You want to eat foods that are above pH 7 because you want to give your body the best chance of healing. Now, what is pH? You may be asking. pH means potential hydrogen. Hydrogen is a crucial element that your body needs. All right? Hydrogen being one of the main components of water. But what a lot of people don't know is H2O, or water, is a crude level of the true potential of the water that's out there. Now, if you've never heard of H3O2, H3O2 is referred to as the fourth phase of water. This is also referred to as gel water or crystallized water. It is water that is formed in a structured state, water that is in cells and packaged together. So instead of it being free flowing like H2O, H3O2 all binds together in its structure. But check this out. This is the real money maker fact right here. H3O2 that's found inside of fruits does not just contain water. H2O only contains water, meaning hydrogen and oxygen, which only can hydrate your body. When H3O2 found in fruits as well as vegetables contains vitamins, essential vitamins that the body needs for everyday living, minerals, minerals that the body needs for everyday function and healing, enzymes, enzymes that are going to be positive and helpful to your digestive system as well as your health, antioxidants, antioxidants that are known to repair your body as well as help relieve symptoms or reduce your chance of ever getting things like cancer. The science is already out there, but like I said, you wouldn't know if you don't do research. H3O2 is an extremely valuable element out there in nature. It's not something that you have to purchase over the shelf. And as I say, fresh is best because fresh nutrition is going to have much more live energy in it compared to something that's dead and processed and put inside of a pill or a powder. Pills and powder can only at their best level, they can only be a supplement. A pill or a powder can never be a main staple of nutrition. And if you do choose to go down that route, then you're going to be missing out on the true potential of the health benefits you could be receiving. The health benefits that are only found in fruits and vegetables, live fruits and vegetables. Because, in case you didn't know, your body is alive and conducts electricity. Electricity transfers through your body. And you know what else transfers electricity? Fruits and vegetables that contain water. It's no wonder that they're able to use a potato in the old science experiment or an orange in the science experiment because fruits and vegetables are one of the perfect means of conducting electricity as far as food. Now, of course, gold and copper are way better conductors of electricity, but you can't eat a brick of gold and you can't eat a block of copper. I'm talking about food. So you want to eat food that can conduct electricity to help your body repair because this is the element that a lot of people are missing out on. H3O2 found in fruits and vegetables can help your body heal. Heal in ways that dead food cannot. Now keep in mind, I said fruits and vegetables that are alive. So yes, beans, legumes, grains, these are plant-based nutritions, but a lot of them are freeze-dried and have to be cooked before they can be consumed. So they're on the lower spectrum of fruits and vegetables as far as quality, or the lower spectrum of plant foods, I should say, because beans, legumes, and grains and nuts are not fruits and vegetables. That doesn't mean that those things don't have their place. It's all about balance. Because as a human being, when you're going through your phase of reversing all those years and years of deterioration, years and years of eating food that you thought was beneficial to your body, but in fact it never was, you have to re-educate yourself. You have to start doing research. It's very simple. When you have a question that you're thinking of or information that you want to know about, use the tools that are at your fingertips to aid yourself. Feed your mind with knowledge because a lot of these fruits and vegetables help with brain health as well. Now, a couple of the number one supplements out there that are good for gut health, brain health, loaded with protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. One, my favorite, spirulina. Spirulina has been eaten since the ancient times. Spirulina was eaten by the Aztecs. Spirulina is plant-based and it's grown within water. So if you want to take a supplement, spirulina is probably one of the number one supplements to start with as far as cleaning out your gut to prepare your body to facilitate the nutrition from the real live food. Because a lot of us eat food and your body's not properly able to digest it because within your gut wall, it's caked up with extra mess and mush and old waste that you can't do anything with. This is why foods with fiber, as well as supplements that are good and known for helping your body improve its digesting ability, are extremely essential. Another thing to consider is sugar alternatives. So if you're the type of person that likes to just drink white sugar only, I highly suggest you consider things like honey, which has a lower glycogen count, as well as it's loaded with vitamins and minerals that are good for the body. Honey has been used since ancient times, as well as Egyptian tombs have been found with honey in it that's still good. So think about that. Honey is good for the skin as well. It's been known to improve skin quality and has healing abilities. Another sugar alternative to consider is stevia. Stevia is also often referred to as a sweetener for the soul because it tastes good, but at the same time, it's completely natural, has other healing health benefits for you, and it's zero sugar, 0 calories. Honey has less calories than white sugar, but if you want one with 0 calories, try stevia. And I mentioned milk, the problem with everyone drinking this milk expecting strong bones. If you want a better milk, consider switching your milk to a milk that's actually better for your body. Now, there's no perfect food out there, but if you're looking for a better alternative, going to a plant-based milk is going to be much more better for your body. Consider almond milk or my favorite, oat milk. So, if you want to increase your benefits that you can facilitate to your body, consider the things that I suggested in this video. This is a part one to a long subject. And if you found value in this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, as well as make sure you subscribe because there's going to be much more content coming soon that only benefits you. If you value this information, if you value your life, if you value your health, if you value your joint health, gut health, brain health, cognitive functions, vision, skin health, strength, recovery, so many aspects that go into this. Make sure you do your own research as well. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.